Let's start today with just tuning in to who you really are. Just immediately set aside everything else. Just forget about everything else. Make a cold hard reset on your life, cold turkey. The only thing I want to know right now is who I am. I wish to recognize myself, my true self, beyond the thoughts, beyond the mind, that which is aware right now, without any effort on your behalf. You already are. You are not doing this being. This being already is. Let's tune into that being so we can start this video powerfully, with a foundation, with a certitude, a knowing that being already is. You already are. And just relax in that. No pressure to be anyone, to understand anything, to figure out anything. Just whoosh, let it all go. And just notice what remains. What has never left you. What has always had your back. That which you can trust completely. To have your best interest in mind. And let's allow that to come more to the foreground. It sort of is usually in the background because we put so much emphasis on all of these gross forms that are moving quickly in front of us, all the flashing lights. And we forget this subtle recognition, this subtle art of knowing yourself directly. Which is, like I said, it's more subtle, it's more formless. But because it has no form, it is free. Your true face is not this face. Your true being, your true self, is that which you cannot see. It's the eye that cannot see itself. Can only see itself in manifestation. You can know yourself. And you can, in a sense, we can sometimes say to see yourself, to look at yourself. But it's not in the usual way of saying it. But because we now have a steady foundation, a clear recognition of this being, we can jump into this video while being backed up with that which is actually true. And I always recommend, whenever you start an endeavor or you need some more presence, forget about everything, all the ideas, all the thoughts, just recognize what is true, spend a little bit of time there so it becomes more embodied. And then from that space you can move with so much more presence, not being so sleepy, not being so able to get caught up in programs or in all these flashing lights. You bring an awareness with you. An emptiness, an availability, a freedom, a spontaneity. You're not as predictable. You're awake, you're lucid, you can go anywhere, you're open to all possibilities. You can freestyle your soul, you can freestyle your being. And that is what we want. We want to awaken to who we truly are. Prioritize that. Every day, so that every day can be completely different, a new story, instead of just repeating, looping old patterns. You can actually celebrate life. You can be grateful even for the challenges, knowing it's serving your highest, greatest good. And that includes everyone and the world's highest and greatest good as well. And one more thing which I want to share with you today is the power of celebration, the power of gratitude, that no matter what arises, no matter what your mind might suggest to you, if you celebrate, if you are grateful, if your celebration, your attitude of love, gratitude, is greater than all of those thoughts will automatically disappear. But it's usually because we have such a low standard that we are being harassed by our own thoughts, like, oh, this and that. At a certain point, you just want a solid center, a solid foundation, which we started off with, something that is true, that you can always rely on, that never leaves you. All of these things that come and go, your mood swings and all of these things, but beneath that, there is this ground, this foundation, this existence that cannot be shaken. And the more that you embody this, the greater your celebration, your gratitude can be, your attitude of gratitude. And then even if all of these thoughts come up, and you know how life throws all of these like hypnotizing little winds, like trying to have you lose your center, your sense of self. And in those moments, you say, no, not today, Satan. I'm staying true. I am busy. I am busy being grateful. And it doesn't mean you cannot allow these things to come up. It's not like suppressing, but it's just, as you could say, and some people interpret these words differently, so please feel free. But as Jesus said, like turn the other cheek, not necessarily to get slapped on the other cheek, but to just look the other way. Oh, there's something happening there. Instead of, oh, it's so bad, blah, blah, blah. Just ignore it. Focus on what is true. And be grateful for that. Celebrate life. Celebration, awakened, spontaneous, free, loving, kind. All of these qualities are so innate in your true self. You need a little bit of oomph, a little bit of power sometimes to be like, no, I don't want these thoughts. I'm not going to play a victim, oh, poor little me. You're a powerful creator. You're an infinite creator expressing in form. You are not weak, you are extremely powerful. So act like it. Act powerful. That is the most humble thing you can do, to actually step into your own light. To actually embody what is true. And to not be afraid of anything that arises, because it holds no power over you. This being, which we touched base with in the beginning of this video, is prior to any of that. It's at the source, so how can it be limited by its superficial expressions? You are the creator of your reality. Step into that with responsibility, with honor, and be grateful, celebrate that everything is always serving and the wants evolvement, growth. You have nothing to lose. So celebrate. Be grateful. Especially for all the challenges, for all the contrast, for all the catalysts. Celebrate it. Celebrate harder than all of these thoughts that are... Stay true, no matter what. And if you fall off of your bike, learning to how to ride a bike, that's okay. It's just with like learning how to walk or biking, you weren't gonna stop until you could be in integrity, until you could be whole, until you could stay true, no matter what, until you could ride your bike. After the first time falling, after you were walking, you weren't like, oh, maybe walking is not for me. You honored your own desire, and everyone watching this video, I'm sure, has a desire for awakening, for greater clarity, whatever words you want to put to that, for just being joyful, happy, celebratory. So stay true to that intention. Let that guide you, let that inspire you, and make that a priority, so you actually learn how to celebrate, learn how to stay true, learn how to awaken. And do not stop until you are surfing that wave, riding that bike, walking, flying, whatever your intention is. Stay true to that. Trust in it. Trust your heart, trust your intention, trust your vision. And keep working on that, building on that, aligning with that, surrendering to that North Star every day. Being devoted to your own being, the I amness, and your North Star, your unique blueprint. Allow this blueprint, this game to unfold, and do not be afraid. Stay true, my friend. I'll see you in the next one.